The 2025 4Runner is your family vehicle built for off-roading, all the capabilities getting around town, and ultimately it's a beast designed for the off-road. I'm standing here today with a 2025 Tier D off-road 4Runner, and if you're looking for a vehicle that's capable of absolutely anything, can go absolutely anywhere, and fits the budget just right without all those crazy extras at the top end, this is the trim level for you. The Tier D off-road is absolutely fully equipped with all of your off-roading features, with just enough luxury to tickle all those people that generally maybe looked at the Limited, or you're looking at something a little fancier. This will give you all of those nice little things you're looking for, while also having the bread and butter, what you really need for off-roading. So I'll go through the whole truck here today with you. We'll start on the exterior, then I'll show you some of the interior stuff, and then we'll talk a little bit about all the mechanical changes with this redesign. It was one that has gone through quite a few changes with the redesign being over 10 years on that last generation. The one I'm staying here today, it's kind of a cool opportunity where this is actually one that is already sold to a customer. We don't get the opportunity very often with these 4Runners, so it's still fully wrapped up. The detail team still has to get their hands on it, but I figured you guys to get this opportunity to see it wrapped up off the truck would be pretty cool. So the plastic all around, you'll just notice. But the big things as you go down the truck, we got a lot of those upgrades you're looking for. So the LED headlights, we have a beautiful set of Wild Peak AT off-roading tires on the truck, on a really nice set of rims, with some of those really nice off-roading features you see from Toyota. The big extended out fenders, we'll see those on a lot of our models, with two really nice touches that I like from factory. You don't have to spend an extra $1 for, and that's your running boards as well as your roof racks. So you come ready that if you want to put anything on top of the truck and also be able to actually get up and reach it, you can do that with both accessories from factory. And then some of those little touches I like, they've brought back our sweeping glass. So that's from quite a few generations ago. And for a lot of people that really like that boxy full look of the 4Runner, the glass really is a kind of a cool touch that changes that. So they brought that back, they lost that in the last gen. And then as we come around the back of the truck here, kind of actually a funny point, this rear glass won't actually open because it's not been through the shop yet. So we'll do that afterwards. But looking here at the truck, one of the best things that they've kept here on your 4Runner is your glass still does retract. So you've got your buttons here on the door here, that if you want to get in, whether it's at the beach, camping, anything like that, to get into your stuff without having to actually open up the truck, or if you just want to leave that open for an access point, you can. And then of course, being a Toyota truck on our new frame, you do have a hitch right from factory. You're equipped with everything you need to tow. So if you're off-roading, you can also bring the trailer and all of that stuff with you. And then of course, I just really like all of this new styling, and it's one, just enjoy it guys. They've absolutely killed it in my opinion with the exterior here of this vehicle. Let's go up front. We'll hop in the vehicle. I want to show you the interior of the vehicle, so come along guys. This is the perfect model for a lot of you guys that are looking for a lot of that luxury while still wanting all of your off-roading features. So right away, you notice with this redesign, an absolutely beautiful sweeping front just cluster here in general. The one nice thing, you've got a nice big 14-inch screen right in front of you. All your CarPlay, Android Auto is completely wireless on the screen. As soon as you hop in the truck, you can put your phone down on the wireless phone charger, and everything will connect right away for you. With that, you've got the full setup around you that I think is really nice. So you've got the full JBL premium audio as well, so pump that music really well. And a nice little touch on this one does have the removable speaker where you can take that with you, so when you are camping, you have it, it's already paired to your phone, it charges every single time. So I've always thought that's a really nice touch. And then in terms of comfort around you, especially for your front seat drivers here, you've got both heated and ventilated on both sides. Of course, with the moonroof above you, so it lets a little extra light in. And then some of those nice Canadian features here on these new ones. You got the full perimeter heated steering wheel. Absolutely lovely this time of year. I leave it on right until March. My old hands get pretty chilly. And then some of the nice things as you go through the cluster, they've still left you all your tactile buttons. So especially in this model being the off-road, if you guys have the dirty hands, if you've been out in the outside, you can come in, your steering wheel's got lots of grip, all your buttons have lots of grip. So I think that's a really nice touch. And then ultimately, the bread and butter of this truck. So like I said, gives you that luxury, gives you all of that, but then the important thing that sometimes you have to spend a lot of extra money to get to is this has all of your off-roading features. So a couple layers to that. First is it has all of your drive type mode stuff, the ability to have different all-wheel drive systems for rocks, snow, mud, all of those things, as well as the ability, the real nitty-gritty the ability to lock your diff, as well as our crawl control, Toyota's absolute best feature for off-roading. So definitely drop a comment down below. If you've ever used crawl control and you've ever played with it, let me know. Tell me a story, and definitely, if you could, even drop a link, because that is one of the coolest things that when guys actually take these trucks out and actually get them dirty, I love hearing about it. And honestly, it's one of the coolest things when I hear somebody pick it up and the first thing they do is they tell me they took it up to Muskokas and they had it out in the bush. So definitely do that. And then one nice thing that I like that they did put in this package that they didn't hide in the top one, because it's the off-roading, is you also get the 360 camera. So you're able, for terrain select, you're able to actually see where you're driving, that if you're out, you know, even if you're just on a trail, but if you're doing something a little more aggressive where you're on rocks or anything else, it's really important that you can see where you're going. So I like that they gave that to this package and they didn't hide that in the limited. So above all else, guys, like I said, this is your package where you're teased just a little bit with comfort and luxury, but this is your meat and potatoes right here. So let's hop in the back seat. I want to show you guys that comfort for the second row. Ultimately, it's one that's, this is the 5-passenger configuration. So it's one that has space for your 5 seats really well. And then you've got some good cargo space in the back. So let's go there next, guys. So in the back seat of the 4Runner here, like I said, it is one thing to note. We do have those 5-seat and the 7-seat configurations. So of course, this is a 5-seat in the TRD off-road. It's the Limited and the SR5 there that have the 7-seat configuration. And I think as a 5-seat configuration vehicle, this thing's perfect. Honestly, the seats in the back are always tight, and a lot of people comment, you know, maybe on a last situation basis, anything else. So this configuration feels like the one that's right. Looking around, like I said, you've got a lot of comfort even for your back row, lots of cup holders, a couple of ship bars for the off-roading, and then some of the nice stuff. You have all of your charging ports down below. This one does come, which is really nice, it comes with an AC outlet back here as well. So if you need to plug in a cooler or even maybe a movie player for the kids, you can still do that. And then some of the nice things I really like, you can really tell they took their time with this vehicle being the 4Runner. They've got all of their child seats, anchors tucked away really nice under some good leather, where you can pull it up and they are underneath there. And then some of the things I like as well is you have some really good ability to fold seats up here. So I'll do that with me sitting here so I can show you. So what they do is you see how it goes flat there, so you can leave it there. And then also it'll actually kick right up. Gives you a really nice access point into the truck. And then one of the really cool things about it is that because this is that 5-seat configuration, is now you've got all that cargo room right up to here. They even give you little inserts so you can close off the holes, so there's no risk of anybody getting hurt there. And it gives you a lot of space to load up the truck. And of course, you can just snap it right back down and your seat goes right back up. So really, really nice setup there. And like I said, overall, this is one, I've got my headroom. I'll move that back here for you can see me. But you do have that headroom. And then overall, I'm the one sitting up front there in the video here. And I've still got space for my legs. It is one, I'll be honest, I fit very well. I know in previous gens, that's always been a comment that the 5 seats fit well. And I think they've continued on for that for you guys. So let's hop out, let's talk a little bit about the engine. I want to go through some of those changes and I'll meet you up there, guys. See you soon. So up front, the 4Runner has seen a huge redesign. And guys, let's talk about it. The previous engine was haloed as one of Toyota's best engines we've ever made, and they took it very, very seriously when they were redesigning this engine. So underneath the hood, we've got a 4-cylinder with a single turbo. There is also a hybrid option, so this exact trim can also be delivered in hybrid. And then that is also where the Pro and the Trail Hunter are hidden behind that hybrid engine. The main thing with this new engine is it's a lot more peppy, offers a lot more drive capability. Ultimately, it's a lot more powerful. And then the most important thing for a lot of people is it's also a lot more fuel efficient. You're gonna absolutely love this engine. It's one that I really suggest you come out, take it for a try, see how this engine feels for yourself. Truly, the amount of testing and everything that's gone into this engine, it's one I've truly spent my time researching it, and it's cool to see how seriously they took it. With over 3 inches of cooling heading into all those turbos, a lot of thought put into the wear of those turbos. It's cool to see what Toyota's delivered, and ultimately, the big thing is if they're putting it on the 4Runner name and the Tacoma name, they took it very seriously in how much time they put into delivering this engine. And it's one, like I said, guys, it's a ton of fun. If you haven't had the chance, come on down, take one for a drive. Here at Forbes Waterloo, we always have one as a demo. There's the opportunity is always there for you. Thank you very much for watching, guys. My name is Nicholas Morrison here at Forbes Waterloo Toyota. See you guys on the next video.